A woman sat in the waiting room when her husband was in the examination room for his annual physical. After a while, the doctor came out and said, "Mrs. Garcia, the nurse is helping your husband with his clothes and would be out in a minute. As far as I can tell, he is in excellent health for his age. However, I am curious about something." The woman said, "Yes, doctor, what is it?" The doctor said, "During the examination, Mr. Garcia said he was pleased that the bathroom lights came on automatically when he went to urinate in the middle of the night. Can you tell me what that's all about?" The woman took a deep breath and said, "Oh no. He's peeing into the fridge again." A guy walked into a doctor's office and the receptionist asked him what he had. He said, "Shingles." So she took down his name, address, and medical insurance number and told him to have a seat. 15 minutes later, a nurse's aide came out and asked him what he had. He said, "Shingles." So she took down his height, weight, and a complete medical history and told him to wait in the examining room. A half hour later, a nurse came in and asked him what he had. He said, "Shingles." She gave him a blood test, a blood pressure test, an electrocardiogram, told him to take off all his clothes and wait for the doctor. An hour later, the doctor came in and asked him what he had. He said, "Shingles." The doctor said, "Where?" He said, "Outside in the truck." "Where do you want them?" 3 nurses all decided to play a joke on the doctor they worked for. Later in the day, they all got together on break and discussed what they had done to the doctor. The first nurse said, "I put cotton in his stethoscope so he couldn't hear." The second nurse said, "Well, I did worse than that. I poked holes in all his cons." The third nurse fainted.